When Jurassic World Evolution was first revealed, I don't think I'd ever been more excited about a new game. I actually jumped with joy, my excitement was off the chain. I pre-ordered the second it went live, I watched all the developer updates and live streams about the game. I could not have been more excited. We now have Jurassic World Evolution 2 releasing in just a few days, and I wanted to take a look back at what was easily my most played game in years. Does Jurassic World Evolution still hold up? Is it worth playing with the sequel on the way? Let's talk about it. Jurassic World Evolution is a park management sim and a spiritual successor to the great and all-time classic Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. So it had a lot to live up to. Fans have been wanting a new park sim game for years that is official. Developed by Frontier, who are the kings of park management games, most recently making Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, both in their own right amazing games. No one does it better. And just so you know, I'm playing on the most recent version of the game, all updates and DLC included. To kick things off, the gameplay loop for these kind of games is something that you are either into or you aren't. And I'm into it. I'm not kidding when I say that I have literally spent almost an entire day before sitting in front of my TV playing this. I found the game addictive, I always wanted to improve my park, and you have so many different things to manage and do. So let's go through them, starting with the dinosaurs. So first, they all look amazing. They have that trademark Jurassic franchise look, and your dinos need a place to live. And you'll build enclosures for your dinos that need to meet certain needs, the exhibit size, food, and terrain. You want your dinos to be happy, or they will break out and rampage through your park. Part of your exhibits, you also need to build viewing galleries for your guests to see the dinos, and as you play the game, you'll unlock the gyrosphere that can weave in and out of the enclosures. If you have the DLC, you can also have like a safari type of attraction and vehicles. You also need guest facilities. I'm talking hotels, restaurants, gift shops, fast food joints, places where they can learn about dinosaurs, etc. You are running a dinosaur park, and you need scientists and more to help you. You have a fossil center where you'll gather DNA. This is how you will get more complete genome for your dinos. The higher the genome, the more likely the dino is to survive incubation. You have the research center. This is where you'll research building upgrades, new fossils that you can then go send the dig team out to get, new skin patterns, new guest attractions, etc., more stuff like that. Your park has a rating based on your facilities and your dinosaur's well-being. If you get a 5-star park, you'll be rewarded with new research items, for example. Now, to be honest, I don't think I'm particularly good at these games. You can see from the footage that my parks aren't exactly beautiful, but to me the most important aspect of any game is how much fun it is, and I have a ton of fun playing this game. Now, while you play, you will get contract offers from 3 different divisions: science, entertainment, and security. You need to try and balance all 3. If you neglect one for too long, they will sabotage your park. Now, I've seen some discussion online about this, and if it's annoying or not, I actually kind of liked it. It helped me give a clear objective and help with figuring out what to do during some of the downtime while you're waiting for the money to roll in to buy something. The story of this game is pretty cool. We have Jeff Goldblum himself back, doing a lot of the voiceover work, and it's so good to hear him chime in every now and then. But pretty much you are just in charge of building Jurassic World across 5 different islands. Now the story gets more fleshed out in the DLC. Secrets of Dr. Wu was pretty interesting and dealt with a lot more hybrid dinosaurs and doing shady off the book stuff. Claire's Sanctuary is kind of like if her plan from Fallen Kingdom went through, and the best DLC by far was Return to Jurassic Park. Creating your own Jurassic Park was amazing. It's honestly one of my favorite things about this game, and if you are interested in buying this game, I'd recommend at least buying the edition that comes with the Jurassic Park DLC. It's worth it, and Sam Neill and Laura Dern both return to voice their characters in this game. How awesome is that? Dr. Grant and Ellie Sattler back in Jurassic Park and helping you rebuild. There were a few more DLCs, but they were mainly like raptor skin packs or carnivore packs, like packs that contain more dinosaurs that you can add to your park. Now, I don't have many negatives for this game after a couple of years of updates. I think this game is great, my only gripes being that sometimes towards the end of an island, you'd have a pretty tough task and you would need to complete. Typically a super angry dinosaur that wants to break out, and you need to keep him in captivity for a certain amount of time. These could get a little frustrating, but it's also a nice challenge. I was able to do it, so I'm sure anyone can.
Parasaurolophus's almost 2-meter-long crested skull makes this a most distinctive dinosaur.
Also, there wasn't a ton of different cosmetic options for your buildings. Not a huge deal to me, but I know that really bothers some players, and I understand it's nice having different designs on your buildings when you're building a bunch of different parks. But I love this game. I think that it was a great park management sim, and I couldn't have asked for more. Admittedly, I'm a bit of a casual when it comes to this genre, but I thought this game had the perfect amount of depth for me, and the controls on console were fantastic. So good that when I bought the game on PC, I ended up using a controller because it just felt much more natural to me to use. My muscle memory was linked to the controller. It's super intuitive though, and I never had a single issue. If you haven't played it, I would definitely recommend it. I definitely still think it's worth buying, even with the sequel on the way. If you've played it, let me know what you thought. Are you going to be picking up Jurassic World Evolution 2? Let me know down below.